Me and my brother both agree the most alley movie I can think of is Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, which is, it's a 70s movie from Lou Adler. The whole movie is Cheech and Chong trying to find marijuana, and at some point they're driving a van made of marijuana, and they're still looking for marijuana. And we are talking about what makes it an alley movie. They go all over town. They are in Beverly Hills. They're in Santa Monica on the PCH. They hang out in Highland Park.
Are those in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Cheech plays Pedro. His cousin Strawberry, who's played by Tom Skerritt, who has a giant disfigurement on his face, lives in Highland Park. And then they cruise on, what is a car with a little sidecar? The motorcycle with a sidecar?
Isn't that just called a motorcycle with a sidecar?
I thought it had a cool name, like a Robin or like some kind of sidekick.
It's the Batman.
They're driving down Carlotta Boulevard, which is in Highland Park or Lincoln Heights, in that kind of gray area along Fig. So you just see all these like spots, and then they're driving on Riverside Drive. They're just all over. That's what a good alley movie to me is. It's not just in the Hollywood Hills and on the sets of other movies.
Streets.
It's the streets. It's also like different areas all over town. So you see like the high and the low, which is what
I get it.
You get it
Because they're up and low.
Because they're low and they're trying to get high. Also, the movie is very diverse. There's a lot of different ethnicities in the movie, which is pretty cool.
LA's not known.
LA's
not known for that.
We're not a melting pot area. No.
I think it's mostly just Ethiopians in Los Angeles.
You haven't seen any of...
No, yeah. Most of the movies you're going to be talking about I haven't seen.
So I'm just describing what it's like. Yeah. Most of the movie is filmed during the day, and it has that like afternoon...
Tell me feelings.
Okay. It has that like afternoon feel of any good alley movie where they're just driving around. It's always sunny. And that's another thing with alley movies. They're always like in a car. Like there's a lot of car travel. Like you're getting from one city to the next or whatever.
How often are you walking down the street in the middle of the day?
It's very true. But there's other movies like in other cities where people are walking around the subway or whatever, and there's not a lot of bus movies in LA. A lot of it's like you're driving from place to place. So there's a lot of like in the car getting high, or you're driving to get marijuana or whatever.
But that wasn't legal back then. Why would they do that?
Also, it's a very alley movie because the cops are the bad guys. Go ahead.
Well, they're also Cheech and Chong are LA comedians, comedic actors, whatever. What are they?
They're comedians.
Were they Chong? No, Cheech does comedy, right?
They had comedy together. They did comedy together.
Like stand-up comedy?
I don't know if it was stand-up. I know they released albums together. I think it might have been like sketches
vaudeville.
Or like, some sort of like vaudeville thing.
Yeah, that is true, being out in LA in the middle of the day. Because when I was in school, like K through 12.
Yeah.
Like if there was a day off, and this is a feeling I kind of miss, but of like a weekday off where you're not at school and you're just out in LA. Like it feels wrong and good, which is like I'm always, every weekday I'm out and about.
Wrong and good.
Yeah. I feel wrong and good all the time. I can't stop. The police try, but they can't find me.
I know where to hide.
But yeah, that feeling of just being out kind of aimlessly in the middle of a hot sunny day.
Hot sunny day, yeah. And you will sometimes pass like a rec center pool and like, oh god, I just want to jump in there real quick.
I had my own.
Oh, that's right.
I lived at a rec center.
Full of rats. Oh,